to World Meets Nerd. I'm Vivian Vu, and today we're making Pokemon cookies. Specifically, Pikachu and Pokeball cookies. Hey! This is going to be a super simple sugar cookie recipe with some basic ingredients. So let's get started. We are going to start with 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1 cup of butter or 2 sticks of butter, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and half a teaspoon of almond extract. And for the decorating, I just put raw icing into different baggies. You're gonna need black, red, yellow, and white. And I linked the recipe down below as well. First, we're gonna cream together the butter and the sugar. And I'm just gonna add the sugar to the softened butter at room temperature. And feel free to use a stand mixer or an electric mixer. I don't have either, so I'm just gonna give myself an extra arm workout today. And you're just gonna smash it down with that softened butter. It's pretty soft, so you're gonna mix this until it's smooth and fluffy. Then we're gonna add in 1 egg, also at room temperature. It's coming down, ta-da! And both of the extracts. This is gonna be the almond extract, this is the vanilla. Once you get that all mixed together and nice and combined, we're gonna get the dry ingredients. So here we have our flour and our 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You're just gonna add that in, and we're gonna mix that around. Just and I spilled flour. Whoops! No one saw that. No one saw that. So now we have our dry ingredients and our creamy wet ingredients over here, and we're just gonna add in half of the dry ingredients at a time and mix it up. It's going to be a very, very stiff dough, so you're gonna see it's gonna be really hard to mix at one point, and then you're gonna use your hands. Woo! Let's do it. Half at a time here, just a little bit. Please eyeball that. We're gonna mix that up. And we're gonna add in that other half. So once everything is combined, you're gonna get a giant slab of dough, just like this. And you do not have to chill this at all, so we can get straight to rolling right now. Ooh, I really want to eat some. I won't eat any on camera. Oh, I know it's so bad for you, but it's so good. So here I've just taken that dough and split it in half. I'm just rolling it back into a ball, and I have my rolling pin right here. We're going to take a little bit of flour, and we're going to dust your surface. It could be any flat surface really, just as long as it's clean and flat. Then take this dough, also dust just a little tiny bit onto your rolling pin right here, and we're gonna roll it. My trick, I actually don't like using these. I like to feel the pressure, so I push down right onto the pin, and we're just start rolling it out until it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. You want these to be sturdy cookies so you can keep that roll of icing on top. I have an Xacto Knife right here, and I don't actually have any cookie cutters, so I'm just using like a glass. It could be any really 3-inch rim glass right here. Wonder Woman, shing. Wonder Woman right here. So for the Pokeball, super easy. We're just gonna come down right here and press down. Perfect, just like that. Easy, Pokeballs are round. For the Pikachu ones, all I want you to do is leave a little room at the top right here. We're gonna come down again. Woo, right there. Don't worry, we're gonna combine the ears into that cookie dough. We're gonna take this Xacto Knife right here. We're just gonna draw those ears in. You're gonna draw up and up. And you're gonna peel off the excess right here, and I'm gonna re-roll this dough out right after. So once you cut out the shapes, you can just take those Pikachu ears and that round circle right here, just gonna place it on the tray. You're gonna take those ears and put it together right here. And you can push these edges together, you're gonna smush them together so they combine. Or if you'd like to make a droopy ear, you can always come down and you can smush it just like that and like that. Once you're done cutting out all the shapes, you're gonna bake these at 350 degrees for 6 to 8 minutes. But keep a close eye on them. You do not want them to burn. Or do you? No, don't let them burn. So once you take those cookies out of the oven, you're just gonna let them cool completely before you frost them. And we're gonna work on Pikachu's faces. So I made these in Photoshop. It's just pictures of Pikachu's face. Ta-da! And we are going to color them in with that royal icing that we have. So I taped it to the back of a cool cookie sheet, and then taped a piece of wax paper or parchment paper over the top of it, so you can still see it completely. So when it comes to these, you're gonna take the black, we're gonna cut off the tip right here with some scissors, and you're gonna start icing in those eyes. And you don't have to make it perfect, you can just come back in with a toothpick, But what I want to do first is I just like to put a little pressure. It's already making a round circle, so I can spread it out just a little bit here. Come in with the nose, I just like putting a little tiny dot right there, and we can move that out. And for the mouth, we're just to come in, make a W right here. It's okay if you mess up. Come up, tracing back. There you go. And we're gonna take a toothpick. We're gonna come up and fill on that nose right here. It's like a little triangle. Just gonna push it out a little bit right here, a little bit right here. So now we're coming in with that red icing. We're gonna fill in those cheeks. Just add a little bit of white icing to the top corner of those eyes right here. And the other left top corner right there. So once you finish with Pikachu's faces, you're just gonna leave this at room temperature for 8 to 12 hours. Sometimes I'll just make this the day before, make it a little bit easier, so then when I make my cookies, I can just put them on. Now that your cookies are cooled, we're gonna start off with those Pikachu cookies, and we're just gonna fill in them with yellow right here. We're gonna take one, just regular cookie, they look a lot sturdy now. You're just gonna outline them first, coming all the way around. Outline the circles, outline the ears, leaving a little slant at the top for the black pointy frosted tips. Smooth it out completely, and it will settle. Now coming back in with that black frosting, we're gonna come in and make those frosted tips right here. Again, it does not have to be perfect. We're gonna come back with toothpicks. Coming up with that point right there. Now for those Pokeball cookies, these are super easy. You're just gonna come in with that red and white icing. You're gonna draw semicircles right here. And once you finish both of those semicircles, you're coming back in with that black icing. You're just gonna draw a line across the middle. And leaving a little bit of room for a circle right in the middle. Coming back in with that white icing here. You're just gonna fill in the middle. Once your cookies are completely frosted, we're just gonna let them set for 1 hour so they harden up just a little bit. Oh, that reminds me of How I Met Your Mother.
Just a little bit.
Now that everything has set and cooled, we're gonna complete Pikachu's face. So now we're coming in, we're just gonna take off the eyes and the cheeks and the nose very carefully. If you're lucky enough, and they're just gonna pop right out, they'll be nice and smooth. If they're a little rougher, you can always take a knife, come a little bit under, carefully lift them up. Now we're just gonna take a little bit of royal icing, and we are going to put them onto Pikachu's face. Just put on the eye right there, on the other eye. Stick it on with some royal icing, just like I said. Ta-da! Pokemon cookies. It's as easy as that. The recipe will be down below, so go forth and bake. And I'm gonna taste test them right now. But anyway, thanks for watching and stay grad, my friends. Pikachu!